Hello children, how are you? I hope all are fine. Welcome back to my class. Children, in previous class we learned about the diseases and communicable and no infectious diseases and how do communicable diseases spread, and three ways in communicable diseases are spread: through air, through insects, and through food and water. And we have to learn the prevention of malaria, dengue and chikungunya also. So today we are going to another topic. It's non-communicable diseases. First, what is non-communicable diseases? Diseases which do not spread from one person to another person is called non-communicable diseases. What is meant by non-communicable diseases? The disease does not spread from one person to another is called non-communicable diseases. So they are not caused by germs. Non-communicable diseases are not caused by germs. Some non-communicable diseases are diabetes, cancer, and heart diseases. So, eating foods rich in fats can cause heart diseases, and excess amount of sugar in the daily diet can lead to diabetes. Smoking can cause lung cancer. Clear children? Here some deficiency diseases are given. Once we have to discuss this one also. Deficiency diseases are caused when the body does not get sufficient amount of nutrients. How the deficiency diseases are caused? How means the body does not get sufficient amount of nutrients. Sufficient amount of nutrients means carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins and minerals, fiber and food which didn't get sufficient. These diseases are non-communicable. Deficiency diseases are non-communicable diseases. So here they are given some deficiency diseases. So first we discuss one by one. First one is scurvy. It causes lack of vitamin C. What are these symptoms? Swollen and bleeding gums. You have to cure. We have to take a diet containing vitamin C foods like citrus fruits, tomato, lemon, oranges. These type of food we have to take. Then only we have to cure scurvy disease, scurvy deficiency disease. Next, second one is night blindness. It causes a lack of vitamin A, and the symptoms are not able to see at night in dim light. So we have to take vitamin A containing foods: carrot, capsicum, green leafy vegetables and fish. Third one is rickets. It's a lack of vitamin D and calcium also. So symptoms: bones become soft and twisted. We have to take fish, butter, milk, curd, the like food items rich in vitamin D. Anemia. It lack of iron in blood. So paleness, easily tired, flat and pale nails, pale and patchy skins. So food items rich in iron we have to take like fish, green leafy vegetables and apples, etc. These are rich food items rich in iron. Next, goiter. It lack of iodine. Swelling in the neck of regions. Neck of region, the swelling will come. A diet rich in seafood and iodized salt. We have to take iodized salt and we have to take the seafoods. Seafoods like fish, prawns, like that. We have to take. Clear children up to here? Next, vaccination. We are exposed to germs all the time. Germs can enter the body through the air you breathe, the food you eat, the water you drink, and through wounds on your body. Germs often enter the body, but most of the times do not cause diseases. The ability of the body to resist diseases is known as immunity. What is meant by immunity? The ability of the body to resist diseases is known as immunity. This is because the body has the ability to kill germs before they increase in large numbers. So, what is the help of immunity means? The body has to be the ability to kill germs before they increase in large numbers. And vaccines are in the form of oral drops or injections. Here vaccines are formed in two types. First one is oral drops and the second one is injections. So vaccines contain weak or dead germs of a certain disease. When a person is vaccinated, the germs enter the body and prepare the body to fight against these germs. So every vaccine protects a person from certain disease and prevents the occurrence of the disease. Vaccines are available for diseases such as polio, measles and chickenpox, hepatitis, tuberculosis and tetanus. So first vaccines are given as the injection or oral drops and it becomes into the vaccine prepares the body to fight germs. The body is prepared to fight any further infections of the diseases. Clear children about the vaccinations? Here vaccines are available in two forms. First one is oral drops and some second one is injections. Some diseases are there. So in those diseases some vaccines also available like polio, measles, chickenpox, hepatitis and tuberculosis and tetanus. And the ability of the body to resistance diseases is known as immunity. Why this immunity means? The body has the ability to kill germs before they increase in large numbers. Clear children up to? Next, to prevent the spread of communicable diseases, we have to take some precautions also. What are those means? We have to wash hands before you touch food and do not eat or drink from roadside stalls. Eat freshly cooked food and drink water collected from a clean source. Do not dispose garbage around water sources. Always dispose of garbage in covered dustbins. Do not let water collect in your surroundings. Trim your nails regularly. Get vaccinated against diseases. When we have to take these type of precautions, we didn't hurt by communicable diseases. Clear children up to here? The lesson is completed. Second lesson is completed children. Once read the second lesson textbook. Everyone read the textbook part. What I explained in this video, in previous videos, once read the textbook part, then only you are able to understand. Clear children? So whenever I am teaching, children don't sit simply like that. Open your textbook and see what I explained in these classes. Okay children? Thank you. Have a nice day.